Good evening, gentle viewers, and welcome to a nighttime edition of Uncle Bobby's Cybertronian Corner. Um, Went out and had a day with the fam, and Logan's supposed to be here tomorrow, and got a couple of Christmas presents already. I got Skyquake from Prime, and I now have Shockwave Thunder Tank with Zartan and Zartana, my two favorite characters from the G.I. Joe series. And that gives me 7 bots, which means I get to pick which one I want to do, and I choose Mirage for a few reasons. One, Mirage has been out of the in the collection for a while, and he hasn't come up yet. So we're gonna fix that. We're also gonna fix whatever the heck's wrong with my chair right now. The rug was arguing with me. I won the argument. Mirage. There he is. The aristocrat Mirage. But before we get to his highfalutenness, I'm going to ask you to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell this way. As usual, giving a shout out to my nephew Joshy, who's in the Marines. Love you, bud. Hope everything's going well. To all the rest of my nieces and nephews, Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. To my relatives, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. And Happy Holidays. There we go. I think if I missed you, I'm sorry. 40's a lot to keep up with. 40 nieces and nephews plus their kids and their kids. And the older I get, the more kids start showing up. So. But that's neither here nor there. Back to Mirage. Okay. Mirage. Mirage started in 1983 in Japan. The company Diaclone. He was an aristocrat, and he was made to look like a Linger JS11 Formula One race car. That's. And He joined up with the Autobots only because the war got to the point where it was really that bad. You had to pick a side. And he didn't want to pick a side, but he did. And on Cybertron before the war, he was the kind of guy who sat in the booth and watched all the racers as he, sipped on aged energon. When he went home to a 6-car garage, plus a living room and other rooms to entertain his guests. He was the cream of the crop. Did not jive with Megatron's whole vibe. So he's like, nope, no, I'm good with that. Thank you much. Have a nice day. I'm an Autobot. How you like me now? At first he really didn't want to fight. He'd rather sit back, think about it, and say, hey, how about we do this instead? And, Optimus was just like, we have people for that. Mirage, you can turn invisible? Awesome. You also have holograms. Well, there you go. We need you for a spot. So, go sneak in there, and, yeah. A couple of people, Braun, for one, was not very happy with Mirage, thought he was a traitor. Let me see, who else? I think it was Cliffjumper actually accused him of being a traitor. He spends a lot of time in the beginning G1 theme song. You see him like 3-4 times. What else? After he proved himself, yeah, it was Cliffjumper. After he proved himself, he pretty much faded out for a while. His toy faded out until like the late 90s or mid 90s when he made a comeback. That's what this line's from. This isn't a G1. This is a redo of the G2. This is a remarket of the G2. And lots of bots have held the name Mirage, and they weren't anywhere near connected to him. In the movie, he turned into a Porsche 911 Cobra, ARS, whatever ARS is, I don't know. Anywho, that's what he turns into in the movie. And he had some run in the comics in the UK and in the US. He really took off in Japan for a while, but they really love this kind of car, and they love turning shit into mechs all the time. So that's their thing, turning them into mechs. He's had a few toys here and there, but nothing special. I needed him because he's part of the G1 series, and just missing him or not having him, it bothered me. It really did. So I'm glad I have it. So now that you know the history or some history on Mirage, and all that. Why don't you come on over? I'll show you his transformation, articulation, retransformation, and all that. Alrighty? So, come on over. Don't be shy. Look at the desk. There we go. Alrighty, so his articulation. He can roll. The spoiler can move up and down due to transformation. And yeah, there we go. Now, this can lift up. I don't know why you would want to, but it can. And that part can come off. Again, I don't know why you'd want to in car mode, because this is supposed to keep the front of your car down, and then this is supposed to keep the back of your car down so you can go faster. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway. So, let's try the transformation. So we got to take that off. And he can't say parts for me because that's his weapon. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, we're going to unfold his legs just by giving him a slight pull. Okay. Put the spoiler up, band there his toes are. Thank you very much. And bam, bottom half done. Spin him around like this. Make him do a bend over. See, you can pull his arms out. Bend him back. There we go. Pull the 26 out of this little hidey ho. Hidey ho! Okay. Then we're going to spin this sucker around like that. Like that right there. Right there. Okay. Then that's going to fold down like that, and that's going to drop down like that. Fix the groin skirt. Arm comes down, the other arm comes down. Orientate the arms. Pull out the fists. Now, yeah, the weapon I think goes this way. Or does it? No. Goes that way. Okay. This is supposed to be his blaster. Okay. But in the show, okay, his blaster is actually on his shoulder. So, to be accurate, this would have to like plug in this way. On this side. But whatever. Weapons are weapons are weapons. And if you want, you can still do that. So boom, you're still good. Awesome weapon storage. Anyway, head can go forward, can go backwards, can go side to side. Arms, full 360 mushroom type. Elbows, nice bend on the elbows. No wrist rotation because they fold, but they do fold in. There is a bicep swivel. Leg out to here. Now, if you take the weapon off, leg up here, leg back to kicking himself in the head, and he can become a light post. He does have a waist rotation, no thigh rotation, no knee rotation. However, he does have this knee and that. So, plus the toe can go flat. So you can get him into some decent poses. And the transforming back is easy peasy. Okay, you just plop that all up, plop this forward, take this, you reconnect it up here, take that, and make sure you ratchet everything back flat. Okay, put the fists in. Use that hyper elbow. Okay. Put this hook into that hole. Bam. That locks that into place. Pull that up. Connect all this in the back. Accordion all of this into itself. Like that. Reconnect the spoiler. Make sure the exhaust. Love that. The exhaust. And you pop that back on because it finishes the Formula One look. And my rub sticker still works. So that's awesome. We're going to put Mirage back over here in the racetrack where else would a Formula One car belong? Right? And there is another look, ladies and gentlemen, at the back of Uncle Bobby's head. Like everybody wants to see that. Anywho, another one in the drawer, another one down. So we will be doing this at some point, and I'm gonna be making a shelf next to that picture frame. That picture's being moved over to that corner. So in between that corner and that picture frame, I'm gonna put a set of double shelves. And that's where I'm going to put all of the Transformer crossover, the G.I. Joe crossovers, the Ecto one, you know, and when I get all those. Um, this was a Ross find for $25. I'm more than happy with it. It's beautiful. How much time we got? Oh, we got 10 minutes. Heck. We have Zartana with Ravage. Here, Ravage. Go Bugbear King. And then we have Zartan on the Thunder Tank, which is Soundwave. I love it. I have transformed it several times. I am very familiar with its transformation. Ravage is just another masterpiece cassette. So, but yeah, I'm glad I have him in the collection. He's gonna go on his own little shelf over there, which is fine by me. Along with Zartan and Zartana and their background and their back pieces. I am going to get Megatron and the Baroness and put them on the same shelf, and then Cup and Bumblebee. So I'm probably going to put them over here in this corner over here, which is fine because that's for the primes. That's the prime corner. I want to put Teletran 1 in there. Yeah, so I have yet another Soundwave. So I have a mini Soundwave, a core Soundwave, in Deadpool's armory. I have the Masterpiece Soundwave with a broken tape deck. And I have Thunder Tank Soundwave. So, hey, I got Soundwaves up the wazoo. You know, I got a decent Shockwave. He turns into a ship. He's not the one I want. I want the Earthrise Shockwave. But you know what? I'm happy with him. It's just like, I didn't want wherever these came from. But the fact that they're in the collection makes me happy. The fact that I have a Prowl, the fact that I have a Sideswipe makes me happy. I'm gonna get an Optimus, and that, see, Prowl. I'm gonna get an Optimus next month for the beginning of the year. And then I'm gonna start working on the other, like, what is it, half dozen, no, actually it's more of a, like a dozen G1s. And then after that, I'll start working on the primes. And then the prime shelf will be filled up. And that's about it. So, thank you for coming to spend some time with me. I highly appreciate it. Mirage, and thanks you for spending time with us, because he's an aristocrat and he likes, you know, to entertain. So, Until next week, 3 things. 1, go Marines. 2, the children are on Christmas break. Yeah! I get to spend time with my nephews. 3, Logan's coming over tomorrow. I get to spend time with my nephews. So, until next week, remember, always remember, I have loved you, I will love you, and I do love you. Always. Uncle Bobby loves you. Alrighty then. Later.